Has General Motors just embarrassed itself? Or is it just its CEO saying what is expected of her? No matter how you look at it, the situation doesn't look good for GM. That being said, why is General Motors so desperate to win over Tesla? Tesla's well-deserved lead in the worldwide all-electric car market is rapidly expanding, and from the records, one can quickly tell that it will be pretty challenging for any other brand to measure up with Tesla, even though your name might be General Motors. However, GM's CEO Mary Barra has a different opinion. She thinks that with more hard work, her business can still overtake Tesla in the race and dominate the industry. Now, this is getting interesting. Despite selling fewer than 10% of the electric vehicles sold by Tesla last year, Barra believes GM will sell more EVs in the United States than Tesla by the middle of the decade. That is less than 2.5 years away, mind you. Would you believe her estimates? This all started when GM's CEO Mary Barra tweeted, "I am confident in our #EV strategy and our ability to offer electric cars that fit every customer's expectations." The GM CEO's remarks are at least interesting, especially given that the business already trails behind its rivals like Ford in the shift to electric vehicles. Accomplishing such a feat, however, will be difficult, especially in light of the growing inflation, rising interest rates, mounting material prices, and the pervasive worldwide chip problem. Despite this, Barra said during her recent interview that she is sure that GM would be able to displace Tesla with higher-priced specialty cars and that it will be able to beat Elon Musk's EV business to high-range EVs at pricing that ordinary car customers can afford. To get to 30, 40, 50% EV sales, you have to appeal to consumers in the $30,000 to $35,000 price bracket, Barra remarked. Given Tesla's lead and the momentum of traditional competitors like Ford in the electric car industry, General Motors seems to be counting on diversity as a significant component of its strategy. Barra said that the EVs that GM is announcing and selling today is only the beginning of the company's ambitions to offer 30 battery electric automobiles worldwide by 2025. "What we're planning is right in the middle of the market," Barra remarked. GM has begun several projects that will result in the companies having a variety of electric vehicles that can suit purchasers from all walks of life. The corporation has already committed to lowering the starting price of the Chevrolet Bolt to roughly $26,000 later this year. GM plans to release an Equinox SUV with 300 miles of range for approximately $30,000 in the autumn of 2023. A Chevy Blazer electric SUV will also be showcased shortly. An assault on the mainstream market might be a solid approach for GM to catch up to top EV companies like Tesla today. Even with such a plan, however, catching up to Tesla and surpassing the Elon Musk-led business by the middle of the decade is too ambitious. Given that GM's electric vehicles sold less than 10% of Tesla's estimated US sales last year, the veteran automobile maker would have to hope that Elon Musk stops innovating and growing until Tesla secures enough batteries for millions of vehicles. Everything goes as planned for the next few years for the CEO's ambitious predictions to come true. Traditional automakers such as Ford Motor Company and General Motors are Tesla's major rivals, although Tesla has been unbeatable as of yet. As of the 29th of November 2021, they had a market worth of $1.1 trillion compared to Ford's $78 billion and GM's $86 billion. Traditional automakers are expanding their options of hybrid gasoline electric vehicles and pure electric vehicles such as the Nissan Leaf. Nonetheless, Tesla vehicles have a cachet that the traditional manufacturers have yet to match. Ford, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and Volvo Polestar are numerous automakers presently involved in the EV market race as of now. So why is General Motors after Tesla? what could be the origins of this rivalry. When General Motors CEO Mary Barra announced the acceleration of the company's introduction of 30 vehicle types in November last year, she said that the company was dedicated to competing for EV market share until it becomes the number one in North America. This statement was pretty much a shade to the giant EV company, Tesla, although she didn't call Tesla by name and didn't actually have to. A decade ago, GM was the business to beat in the United States regarding EVs. In 2012, when Tesla unveiled Tesla Model S, GM sold over 23,000 Chevrolet Volts, over double the number sold by its closest rival, the Toyota Prius, and accounting for 18% of the entire US electric car market. But in the 2 years since Tesla started selling the Model 3, it has shattered US sales records for electric cars, still a fragment of the entire US vehicle industry, and transformed the 112-year-old GM into an underdog. Tesla topped the US EV market in 2019 with 58%. Mary Barra said that GM would boost its investment in electric car research to $27 billion and that the corporation would sell 1 million electric vehicles by 2025. Tesla is still better than its rivals in making batteries cheaper. The emphasis is that cheaper batteries imply more affordable cars, making them more appealing to a broader range of prospective buyers. Tesla's Model 3, which started at $38,000, was the best-selling electric car in the United States in 2019. Almost 155,000 units were sold by the corporation. In comparison, the first generation of Tesla's Model X, an $80,000 SUV, was the second bestseller, selling 19,000 units. Some experts anticipate that GM would lower the cost of battery cells to approximately $100 per kilowatt hour in 3 years, and then to around $75 per kilowatt hour by 2025. Nonetheless, it would fall short of Tesla's mid-decade aim of $50 per kilowatt hour. That's why prices will define who is the market leader, and Tesla is certain to win on price for the foreseeable future. Tesla's lead in electric automobiles is exacerbated by the vast discrepancy in the two firms' valuations. Tesla's market capitalization is 10 times that of GM, providing it an edge in obtaining finance. Furthermore, as a pure-play electric car company, Tesla lacks conflicts that may stymie GM. All of its capital expenditures are directed toward electric cars, giving it an edge in recruiting technical expertise. GM may also incur future expenses if the public and the government see the pollution released by internal combustion engines as a long-term burden, prompting regulations, legislation, and lawsuits. Despite GM's claims to the contrary, some investors still believe the car maker may sell off its EV division. Most analysts believe GM is unlikely to achieve its goal of outperforming Tesla this decade, if at all. The business has a long way to go if it intends to overtake Tesla in the North American electric car market. Nevertheless, Tesla has prevailed in recent years due to a lack of competitors. In 2021, Musk blasted her in a post on Twitter for being too enthusiastic, claiming that she thinks GM is the US leader in the EV market. He compared her imagination with the cloud cuckoo land, which represents a condition of unrealistic and unachievable fantasy. The millionaire refers to Mary's belief that things would go as she wishes. He is implying that she is under the impression that she is the market leader and that she will eventually overcome Tesla. So, could those Elon's words motivate Barra to go after Tesla and Elon Musk? Mary Barra sometimes refers to the EV1, which was developed by GM in 1996 in response to a Californian regulation requiring manufacturers to have zero-emission cars by 1998. The clumsy two-seater had the 100-mile range and was exclusively available for leasing in California and Arizona. Despite requests from leaseholders wanting to purchase them, the car industry successfully pushed California to relax its EV rule, and GM chose to smash their electric vehicles into metal. Barra, 60, who began her career at GM as an intern at 18 and progressed through the management ranks while receiving an MBA at Stanford, exemplifies the quality of the executives who mentored and promoted her until she achieved the top post. When Barra reached managerial age, GM's hubris was at its peak. Musk co-founded Tesla 2 years after GM ceremoniously destroyed its pioneering electric automobile. Given her track record, it's difficult to believe anybody would take Barra's EV declarations seriously. Last year, GM was forced to recall all of its electric Chevy Bolt cars due to lithium-ion battery explosions. If electric cars are the future, GM's defeat by Tesla looks like an impossible mission right now. Mary Barra will stop at nothing to ensure this doesn't happen, and that is good for a regular customer who will only benefit from competition between two auto giants. Now you see why GM is so desperate to win over Tesla, especially the GM's CEO Mary Barra. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next videos.